He thinks in a backyard, bathed in the crisp winter sun, stood a snowman. He was born just the day before, amidst the gleeful shouts of children. His eyes were two large pieces of coal, and his mouth, a shard of an old rake, gave him a cheerful, toothy grin. He felt wonderfully cold, a feeling he cherished. As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the snowman watched a young couple walking hand in hand in the garden. They seemed so happy, and a strange longing filled his cold heart. He didn't understand it, but it was there. His best friend was an old watchdog who lived in a nearby kennel. He spoke of a time when he was a pampered house pet, allowed to lie by the warm, glowing stove. The stove, the dog would say with a sigh, "Oh, to be near the stove again." He described its black, polished belly and how it would eat firewood and breathe out warmth. The snowman listened, captivated, hid. Never felt warmth, but the dog's words painted such a vivid picture that he fell in love with the stove without ever seeing it. From his spot in the yard, the snowman could just peek through a basement window and see a corner of the stove room. He saw the dark iron stove and imagined its glowing warmth. An intense, inexplicable yearning took hold of him. He would stand for hours, gazing at the window, dreaming of the stove. The dog warned him, "Stay away from it. If you get too close, you'll melt into nothing." But the snowman couldn't help himself. This longing for the stove was stronger than his fear. He felt a strange crackling inside him, a feeling he mistook for love. The days grew colder, a perfect frost settling over everything. For any other snowman, this would be a time of joy. But for him, it was torture. The frost made the window pane opaque, and he could no longer see his beloved stove. He was miserable. He didn't enjoy the sharp, clear air or the sparkling snow. His only thought was of the stove, hidden from his view. The world seemed to have lost its color, and even the bright winter moon offered no comfort. He just stood there, a lonely figure in the dark, consumed by his impossible desire. Then the weather began to change. The air grew milder, and a thaw set in. One morning, the snowman felt a strange sensation. He was shrinking. The children's cheerful voices echoed in the yard. "Spring is coming." The snowman didn't understand what spring was, but he felt himself weakening. The sun felt warmer, and water dripped from his coal eyes like tears. One day, he collapsed. As his body melted away, a small, dark object was revealed from where his heart would have been. It was an old stove poker, which the boys had used as his core. Now, it all made sense. His strange, powerful longing for the stove wasn't love. It was a memory, a part of his very being, yearning to return to its origin. He had been a part of the stove all along.